I'm Evgueni Tzvetanov. I'm from Verizon, and please don't shoot. And the people that are in the working groups know why. I'm talking too much, I'm demanding too much, but that's all about success in purple. We want to see operators drive purple, and I'm standing here substituting for my friend Brandon, who was not able to join us today. I'm a co-chair of the security working group, and that's why he gave me that task. And I'm going to be very short, and I'm going to do a very short close remark. Hopefully everybody has the patience. I see that majority of the people are here still, so it means that we have created quite an interest, and everything looks really good from that perspective. So I think we have a future. So let's start with this. What are the objectives of the security group? Well, the whole purple where is the objective of the security group. That means that we have to create security standards for all the working groups. Everybody needs to adhere to those standards, and we need to drive that security in practice. We want to see everything secured, because we saw today so many times everybody was mentioning security, everybody was mentioning applications, etc., and the work is on so many levels. So the security group has quite a lot of work in front of us. The next thing is I would like to point out our successful items this year. And that's how it, Brandon put it, but I would put, these are the items that we put in front of us more than 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. The first thing is we wanted to draw device security requirements. And we did that successfully with collaborative efforts between all of the participating service providers. And when I say participating, that means that some of the providers did not take part into this. And I would call for participation. Please, come to the security group and give us your feedback. Give us your requirements. We want to see the requirements from all the operators involved. Then the big focus, basically, is the security services APIs. What that means is we wanted to combine input from all the big security companies in the world in order to create an API, which basically will serve as a common API to drive in containers with security solutions with different features and services. That started to happen, but at some point, because of COVID, because of economy and everything, some of the security companies pulled out, meaning they did not pull out of purple. Some of them did, but some just felt that it's heavy time with COVID. We need to step back a little bit. So I'm appealing again, please come back. We need you. We need to drive the APIs, because the services that are coming next, the so-called value-added services, will need that security. We'll need that security API. And driving the APIs, basically, we started looking into a more complex picture. We started looking into packet inspection requirements, which means we went all the way down to the kernel. We wanted to dig in what's going on there. And finally, we decided that in order to have a secure machine, it has to start securely, meaning we had to look in the secure boot. We formed secure boot action group, and we also created requirements for secure boot. Thanks to our friends from vendors and from software architects, from operators, we were able to start with a document that came from Orange first, and then with MaxLinear input and with some folks from other operators and providers, service providers, and solution providers, this particular goal was achieved. We have now almost complete spec for secure boot requirements, which means we have to get on into the manufacturing process as well. The challenges that we will face in 2023 and 24, and I think these are challenges for all Purple, but I'm going to speak only for the security group, that's why I'm here. Seeking additional security vendors to participate, meaning that we want the security vendors that have been in Purple to come back to the working group to take part, and we would like to attract more of the security vendors out there. I know that there are companies, small or medium, that are willing to do business with operators. So let's see if they're going to be able to come and join us. Then we definitely need a software bill of materials. This is something that's been missing from Purple and from the security group for a while, and that was an idea that was brought up in one of the meetings and say, hey, that's a great idea, that's how companies work, okay? Well, let's do that. And then we need definitely a security incident response system. We all know how important this is for operators to be able to tap into such system and utilize it for improving customer experience. And definitely, no, last but not least, collaborate with BBF on all fronts. And in particular, security requirements, they need to go and be reviewed by Broadband Forum, but we will need to have an input from Purple into Broadband Forum in order for Broadband Forum to review and give us feedback. So it's reciprocity. We will need to work together, like with the high-level API, with the USP group, with all the groups in Broadband Forum. And at the end, I would like to thank everyone for coming here. I'm so happy that this whole facility was full of people, enthusiastic, still staying. Well, I know you're getting asleep now, but yeah, we'll get there. So thank you very much.